I've started to watch the Brazilian series 3%. I'm about 4 or 5 episodes in now. Okay, again, it's saying exactly the same thing. Now, the first thing to say, of course, you've got to look at the name. Always 3%. Well, no member of the public is going to figure out the simple fact that 3% is the general given figure for the percentage of the population of America or the UK, for example. That is the tribe, right? The Phoenician merchants, the people who run things out of Israel now. Okay? Percentage of the population described as Jewish. Now, that 3% is living on an elite island. Oh, guess what? This thing is played over and over again, right? An elite city, an elite island, where the Zionists are living in the near future, and the general population, the Goyim, the non-Hebrew people of the world, are living in poverty. Think of the film Elysium, that's a perfect example. Hunger Games, all of them, of course. You've got President SNWO in the elite city and everybody else living in sectors, as America will be after, well, you know what's going to happen. And then there's tons of other series. I'm going to collate them all. I'm going to put them all together as best I can, because they're all saying exactly the same thing. The Goyim living in poverty, and the 3% who are the tribe living on an elite city or elite island in their second Hebrew Bolshevik Revolution dystopian nightmare, but not a dystopian nightmare for the 3%. Right? It's very clear. Right? Now, it's a full Hebrew cast as usual, but Brazilian, so it's more difficult, but not so difficult when you see the main star here. João Miguel. Take a look at that face. Corey Feldman's face. Eh? I mean doppelganger. You see it? Blatantly the exact same shape of the rectangular head, the same nose, the same eyes. You got a also a what's his name? Shia LeBland. Yeah, Shia LeBland look to him as well. See? You see? Exactly the same face, same eyes. Same nose, same jaw, same everything, right? Here he is, Corey Feldman, with the CO prefix, and Corey Haim with the CO prefix. Haim, both victims of Richard Donner, Spielberg, and all the other pedos in Hollywood, Caballywood. But somehow he plays along for the money, eh? You see. Oh, there you go. You see? Yet another Zionist product doing the Masonic shush. Yeah. Says that he was raped by men when he was young. Yeah, he was. He was. The producers and the directors of the Goonies. The Gooner is an albatross, a bird. One-Eyed Willie. Think about it, they were going for One-Eyed Willie. What do you think that is? And of course this guy, just like River Phoenix, the victim of this abuse and eventually, caused his death. That is one death, I do believe, or actually two. River Phoenix, I think they wanted to shut him up. That guy wasn't playing along. Just like, what's her face, the singer, who they drugged and eventually killed. I mean, look at this. Let's see if we can get this up on the screen. Look at that. The Rainbow Company. Oh, he plays along. He's throwing up the Baphomet. He's doing the Masonic shush. And he's got the Rainbow Company behind him. I mean, he got twinked out at an early age. Paedophilia. Yeah. But anyway, that's I'm going off the 3% thing. The 3%, it's just like every series at the moment. You just have to look at the basic premise of it, and you don't. Every episode is just like just an episode, really. I mean, you do have on the first episode 31 all over the place, and in the fourth episode you have 113. The clock stops at 113 as they're in lockdown. Yeah. So 311, which could be on October 31st, it could be on November the 3rd, who knows, March the 11th. It doesn't matter. The date doesn't matter. It's a 4-step process. Get the guns off the American people, step 1. Do the 311 false flag on the west coast of America. Step 2. Some kind of, maybe a boom, huh? I've got that image somewhere here. Hold on. Yeah, do the Masonic shush. Yeah, there it is. There's your boom, right? West coast boom. Do that. That's the second one. That's step 2. Step 3 is the blackout. Let's get back to where we were. Here we are, here's your blackout. Are you afraid of the dark? Are you afraid of the blackout with a Ferris wheel behind him? Brand new series. Yeah? More mockery before the event in a Masonic top hat. Yeah. It's not a circus top hat, it's a Masonic top hat. Are you afraid of the blackout? Here's your catalyst, here's your ground zero, place beyond the Pines, Seattle, where the Ferris wheel is, the Albert Pike Place Market beyond Pine Street. Boom. Alright, that's step 2. Then step 3, blackout. Then step 4, the Second American Civil War, America being split into sectors, not states. That's it, there's your 4-step plan. I don't think it's going to happen until they get the guns off the American people. Then it's away we go with the wacky races, definitely. Let me see. What else? Is there anything else to say about this series? No. I can add a little bit more about the Dark series that I've been watching. I've watched both season 1 and season 2. It very much looks like there's going to be a season 3. You see 9/11, 5/11, then you see 3/11 clearly. Then you see 7/11 eventually. It's all the 11th dates, like 9/11 of course, and 3/11, 6/11, which I suppose that's how it goes, eh? 9/11, 6/11, 3/11, East Coast, South Coast, West Coast. What else is in the series? Dark. Yeah, it's just a nuke event, a fake nuke event, near future. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to collate all the series and movies that say exactly this NWO, near future, nightmare for the Goyim, the non-Hebrew people of the world like me, and the 3% living in the elite island or elite city. Both, actually, because the elites, the Zionist elites, have islands, don't they? They have their pleasure islands with their hot and cold running rent boys and transgenders, etc. Yeah, of course they have. Islands that are, completely forbidden for the public to even know about, let alone go to. They already have that. And of course you can see they're turning the cities into NWO cities like London with the Grenfell gentrification, black op, etc., getting rid of certain ethnic minorities from Zone 2 London and pulling a black op in the same breath. That Grenfell nonsense, with the guy reading from a script and laughing his head off, and then pretending that he's crying. Yeah, giggling his head off. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? A bit frustrating that you can't stop them. All you can do is expose them, and that's difficult now, isn't it? Oh, they're clamping down, full censorship. I mean, you just take a look at any Google image result nowadays. Totally manipulated now. Tons of stuff not there. Type in hoax in Google Images, you won't find anything. You know, type in certain words, nothing comes up. 2 years ago, hundreds of things would come up, but not now. They're getting their minions in Tel Aviv, and they've got lots of them with access to the internet and Wikipedia and everything, and they're just getting them to change everything, to wipe out any truth. It's going to get bad.